Hello, good morning friends. I am Professor Suvas Vora from SSIT Institute of Technology. Today's topic of the electrical architect. So, in the previous lectures, we can study about the power classifications of the electric heating methods, and in the particular form is the resistance heating. Now, the today's topic is the arc heating. So first of all, we know that what is the working of the arc heating, how it's working in the arc heating. So basically, the high voltage is applied across the air gap using of the electrodes. Between the two electrodes, we can give in the high voltage. Then the air gap is get the ionized under the influence of the electrostatic force and become the conducting medium. The current flow in the form of the continuous path known as the arc. So we know that between the two electrodes we can give in this high voltage, and the air gap is the conducting medium. At that time the arc will be produced. This is the phenomenon of the arc heating. But if I require the arc heating in the industrial purpose, so a very high voltage is required to establish the arc, but very small voltage is sufficient to maintain it the process. So basically there are the arc furnaces. The type of arc furnaces is the two types: direct arc furnaces and indirect arc furnaces. So now the arc furnaces. So first of all, what is the arc furnaces, and especially the direct arc furnaces? So if I consider that if I given to the electrodes to the supply and think in the one chambers, here you can see the figures. Here to see the figures, this one is the okay. So in this method, by sparking of arc between the charge and electrodes, here you can see that charge and electrodes and the heat so developed is directly to the contact with the charge, it means materials, and this process is called the direct arc heating furnaces. You can see that there are the two electrodes put in the one chambers, these two electrodes put in the chambers and given to the supply, and this supplies is directly contact with the charge. You can see here directly contact with the charge. This is called the direct arc furnaces. So we can visualize only the figures, we cannot understand. So now start with the one videos, you can definitely understand about the what is the direct arc furnaces. So you can now, what is the indirect arc furnaces? In the previous we can see that the direct arc furnaces, in the direct arc furnaces we can put the electrodes in the direct contact with the charge. Here you can see that the arc furnaces. So in this method what happened, we can here put the two electrodes in the chamber but not directly connected with the charge. Here you can see that the arc will be produced between the two electrodes, and this one is not directly connected with the charge. If the arc is generated, the heat will be produced, and this heat transferred to the charge and material will be heated. This is called the indirect arc furnaces. You can see the videos as well as the what is the functions of the arc furnaces. So in this method we can say that in this method the arc is established between the two electrodes. The heat so developed is transferred to the charge by radiations. This is the radiations process. The furnace operating on this principle is known as the direct arc furnaces. You can see that generally in the material form or the charge form is non-ferrous materials. Okay, if any doubts about this topic, if doubts about this any topic, please contact me in the, you have the contact of the my numbers. Thank you.